Hi students. Now in this module 1 of design for manufacturing subject, we are going to see about the morphology of design. Okay, already we have discussed about the design for manufacturing and what is a design. Now what is the procedures? That is the morphology of the design. It refers the structure of designing a project, right? So on what basis? Already we said we have to make a design for before manufacturing. On what way we are going to make it? The steps, there are some process out there for making this. First one, we have to see these are all the list what we have given as the steps. It's a feasibility study and preliminary design, detailed design, production planning, distribution planning, consumption planning, and retirement planning. These are all the things we are going to see in this class. First phase is feasibility study. What is a feasibility, right? So it's a useful solution to a problem. It gives, first what we have to do is demonstrate that the original need has the current existence. It will, what is the need of the product? First we have to check before going for a design of a product or manufacturing process. What is the needy, and what are the constraints and the parameters out there? So we have to identify the constraints and parameters, and the number of possible solutions, other solutions. So if there is any problem, then what is the next solutions, the possible solutions we have to study earlier. So it helps to give the solution based on the reliability, economic, and financial feasibility of the making the product. Okay, this is the phase 1. After this study, we are going for the phase 2, which is a preliminary design. So what is it? Starting stage, we can say beginning stage of the design. So here what we can do in this preliminary design is we have to prepare for alternative solutions in order to get a best product. Okay, here analysis, it's a do alternative solutions for any problems occurred. So if you take a product and if there is any problem, find that what is the solution and we can make the redesign it. So it helps this studies, it increases the studies for major design parameters, how to control the major design parameters, and the study how the design will meet a consumer taste. Okay, anyhow, the customers we have to focus, and the competitors we have to focus, the where the raw materials available, what type of raw material is needed for the manufacturing, and all these are getting focused here. And it have a what is it analysis of the performance of the material regarding the corrosion, wear, fatigues, etc. So this is the second stage or second phase of the design, preliminary design. Third phase is the detailed design. Okay, once we go there, we have to go for master layout. We have know that what is the shape of the, what is the drawing. Okay, that's a master layout, we have to make it, we call it as detailed design. So it gives the specification of the component. First, what is the size of the component, what is the length, breadth, thickness, width, and the depth, all the things, specifications, we make dimensions, we can say. So and it gives the experimental design with the check out the ideas, and it helps to test the design by prototypes, making the prototypes. This is the which is used for next process, next level of design. So the details we get with the specifications and the layout, we are going for the planning for manufacturing. Once the design is done, detailed design is done, then we have to plan for the manufacture. So what is the process, a process sheet should be prepared, where we can give the what are the process involved in the product, and the sequential, first what process should be done, second what has to done, and until the final, until the product finishes, what are the steps to be considered, and in which machine it is to be done, and what are the fixer jigs and fixtures to be used, who is to be used, who has to do that, and what is the quality assurance, who has to inspect. All these things are coming under this planning for manufacturing. The inspection system, the standard time and labor cost for production, who is the labor to do it, who is the talent, what talent he has to do, and which machine he has to do. All the things will come under the planning for manufacturing. This is the fourth phase. Once the planning phase is done, then we have to manufacturing of planning is done, then we have to go for the distribution. Okay, finally we are coming to the product. So product is getting manufactured, imagining that after what and what way we are going to distribute in the sense it is how to it reaches the customer. So here effective distribution to be planned, and we have to keep some warehouses for distribution, and we know that there are distributing centers, and the sales brochures, sales marketing people is very marketing people, and the sales people are very important here. There we need a technical trained sales engineers, and our component sales brochures should be there before reaching to the customers, so that it can reach the customer easily. Next, the sixth phase is the planning for use. How the process, okay, product customer use of the product by the customer is very important. Here it gives up how we have to use the component. Okay, we will get some informations through with the mobile phones or some other things. If you are getting purchasing, we will know the instruction manual will be given. That is very important for product safety. The misuse of a product, it will lead to damage, so that we have to give some guidelines, instructions to the consumers. Okay, so it helps to ease the maintenance and the reliability and all. Next, last one is the planning phase, planning for retirement of the product. So retirement in the sense the final stage of a product, when the product finishes, what we have to do, how to dispose the product. So nowadays we know environmental issues are more. So for this, what is the plan, how to dispose the product? Electronics waste are there, other components are there, batteries are there, and acids, some perfume bottles. You can see you should not be thrown it in the fire. After then we have to that, and the blade, razors, these are all some problems. It will create damages to the environment and the humans. So we should know about the ecology. Okay, first, what is the ecology is very important for engineering industries now. Without, if the industry is not following the proper disposal way, then it is a problem to the industry also. So the design for the environment is a planning at the retirement stage. So how safely we can remove this material after the final thing, and it is recycling, whether the possibility of recycling is there or not. Okay, these are all the 7 phases which is covered in this topic. Next we are going to see about effect of material properties in the next video. So